What's good, y'all? So this video was actually inspired by my politically incorrect rant video that I uploaded a little bit earlier today. Now, as a quick public service announcement, for those of you that are new to my channel, I kind of do shit like that from time to time because I notice people get way too comfortable in their way of thinking. You know, if you speak outside of people's paradigms, if you speak outside of people's comfort zones, if you speak out of people's like vacuums of confirmation bias, each group of people have their own words to attribute to you. You know, it's like whether it's like, oh, you're homophobic, you're transphobic, oh, you're a lefty, oh my God, you're a righty, oh, you're a Trump supporter, oh my gosh, you're a MAGA person, ill, you're a know-it-all, you're a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe in half of this shit. I don't even give my mind attention to some of this stuff, but when it's time for me to speak my mind on shit, I speak my mind to the fullest. I do believe in freedom of speech. I don't give a damn about the written law of man, but I do believe that I should be able to say whatever the fuck I want. And if you get emotionally perturbed by anything I say, that's your problem. I put trigger warning. I literally explained to you that we're going to touch on some topics, so you pissed yourself off. But anyway, done with my public service announcement. You know, one of the things I dropped in that video, though, was I had the observation that, at least in my world, a lot of people are starting to call themselves kings and queens, right? And don't get me wrong, I love that. Call yourself a king, call yourself a queen. That's empowering. That's high vibrational. I would much rather you call yourself that than, yeah, I'm a real nigga. I'm a gangster nigga. Yeah. I'm a gangster because I show my ass cheeks and I sag my pants below. Yeah, I'm a real gangster. I'm a gangster nigga because I don't respect women. I'm a gangster nigga. And on the other side of the coin, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a boss bitch. You want to mess with me, you better be making this much amount of money. It's just weird to me. Quick little sidebar, quick little side tangent. You know, it's just like, of all the words that we can use in the English language, and some of y'all are multilingual. Some of y'all speak Spanish, some of y'all speak freaking Chinese, some of y'all speak Swahili, some of y'all be doing the clicks and shit, and y'all settle on nigga and bitch. And y'all trying to force y'all's foot into making that work for yourself. Y'all, some of y'all that ain't black, that y'all ain't calling yourself a real nigga. I'm toxic. Yeah, I'm toxic. Them girls love the toxic shit. You like being toxic, ladies and gentlemen? Why is it that of all the words that we can use to empower ourselves, we're trying to make negative words positive? Well, actually, my brother, let me educate you real quick. See, nigga comes from negas, and that's actually the old tongue that meant king. Blah, blah. Yeah. Hotep, I get it. You know, I know that. But that word has been tainted. If a white person comes to, hey, what's good, my nigga? And we get emotionally bothered by that, how about we don't use a word that other people can't use? King, queen. If I walk up to you, call you a king, do you get pissed off, whether they're white, black, Asian, whatever? Hey, king, peace, king. Well, there's nothing to get mad at. And it doesn't matter where it came from a black person or a white person. Peace, king. Whoa, nice. Peace, queen. Oh, shit. Okay, they know what they're looking at. Hey, what's good, my nigga? What's good, bitch? Wait, hold on. It matters how you say it. No, it shouldn't matter. I can't call you a queen in a bad way. I can't call you a king in a bad way. Even if someone's being a hater, you still call me a king or a queen. What are you talking about? Anywho, I see y'all know how my brain works. I woke up today and I chose violence. Anyway, think about that, my niggas. Think about that, my bad bitches out there. Why are you trying to call yourself a bitch and a nigga? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, moving forward. Moving forward. You know, one of the things I said, though, was that I'm very happy that people are calling themselves kings and queens. But everyone likes to relate things to chess. All the intellectuals are, it's like chess. It's like chess. It's like chess. It's like chess. Okay, let's look at it like chess. But let me offer a unique perspective that I don't see people having too often, right? The king could move on like, once again, I hate to use the big names, but if you've seen the Andrew Tates, the king moves around on the board one space at a time. Meanwhile, the queen can move wherever she wants. And blah, 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 blah. And the way that I live my life is like a game of chess. I move, I position, I strategize, blah, 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 blah. That's cool. But in your own respective worlds, you call yourself a king, you call yourself a queen, but what control do you have? Most of y'all don't even have the main source of control. You don't even have control over yourselves. And you have the nerve to call yourself a king or a queen. You are a king or a queen, which means you have control over people. You are in a leadership position. Leaders do indeed have followers. As I learned from my father, not everyone is built to be a leader. So if you call yourself a king or a queen, who are you leading? And how well are you leading? Are you leading your people into prosperity or to doom? The way that you live your life, is that a representative sample or example of what you want your people to be following? Then how dare you call yourself a king or a queen? You gotta check yourself at the door. That's more than just a fancy little title to make yourself feel good. If you're gonna wear the badge, you better accept the responsibility that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have legions of fans to be a king or a queen. You don't have to have legions of fans to have leadership, to have your flock, if you will. But all of you have a family, whether you have your own family, your own kids, or you're a part of one. Brothers, sisters, mother, father, grandparents, nieces, nephews, cousins. Why aren't you leading them? You see what I'm saying? I'm a king in my own right because I'm just trying to get people to remember how to think. I ain't telling you what to think. I'm telling you how to think. That's where our educational system fucks us up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm leading my people. Do I still battle with being an observer and a leader? Yes, but that's for a different video. Nevertheless, I can still say that, at least in my paradigm, in my way of seeing things, I'm holding true to I'm practicing what I preach, right? But here's the thing I wanted to say to y'all. Some of y'all have the power, some of you don't. For some of you that think you have the power, let me bring you up a next level of this. You're the king and the queen on the chessboard. You know, if you lose, like if you disappear, if you get captured, the game's over. So for those of you that are the king and the queen on the chessboard, who's moving you? Who's controlling you? You see what I'm saying? That's a question I want, because if there's a king and a queen on the chessboard, well, there's you above the entire game that's moving the pieces around. So are you the one consciously making the moves, or are you being subtly controlled by external hands? Or does someone have dirt on you? Does someone have blackmail on you? And now you're stuck. Even though you're the king and the queen, they're paying you well. You're living in the mansion. You got the nice houses. You got multiple women. You got side dudes everywhere, whatever. I'm a real queen. I'm a real king. Yeah, whatever. It's like, can your power be taken away from you? I'm gonna just leave you with that one. I could expand on it and talk for another 30 minutes. But like, you're just a piece on the chessboard if someone could take power away from you. If people can control your behavior, are you truly the one that's in power? And if you are not the one in power, if this is a revelation for you, how do you get that power back? You can get that power back by changing up the game that you're playing. You know what I'm saying? You can change up the paradigm of your mind. A lot of people think that they're a king, you're a real man if you got the bitches and the hoes. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a real woman if you can pop this pussy and finesse niggas out of money. Once again, I'm saying the lowest expression of both sides. You know, it's just like, yeah, but like, if these people were to go away, if all these external sources of your power and if your internal is dictated by your external, you're always going to return without. You know, you go within for power. You don't go without, because you return without if you do that. So where's your power coming from? Are you truly in control of your life? And are there any hands that are controlling your world? Regain all that control. Do not become so emotionally bothered by things that you see on the internet. You know, stop. Like, this is like one of my things. Young men, stop following all these alpha male channels that cannot hold a relationship because they're toxic as fuck. Ladies, stop listening to these toxic ass females that are telling you to go have a hot girl summer, and we don't need these niggas. Everything you do to the box, to the left, to the left, to the left. I don't need you. All the single ladies, but they go back home to their man that cheated on them, and they still stay by them. But yet you're going out here and, you know, hot girl summer and all this type of shit, but your idols are doing the exact opposite of what they're telling y'all to do. Y'all gotta get a grip and get back in touch with your divine masculine, your divine feminine. Get back into that electricity and that magnetism. Learn how to embrace the embrace the magnetism of the feminine and the electricity of the masculine. I'm not sure if I got those backwards, but you know what I'm saying. In every single aspect of what you're doing in the world, in everything that you're doing with your life, regain your power of self. Once you realize that you have yourself, once you realize that you are with your king or your queen and your children, your young princes and princesses, your future kings and queens, okay, what do I need to be doing for them? What do I need to be doing from her? Once you get into that family unit, stop giving a fuck about what other people think about your relationship. Yeah, well, I married her. She has a bunch of bodies, but I almost didn't marry her, but now that I did, damn, she makes me so fucking happy. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. If they can't take away the stuff, let's just say they take away your house, they take away your car, they take away your land, they take away all this shit, and you got one another, that's winning. Everybody needs to recalibrate what winning is in this life. Now, yeah, I get it. Everybody's gonna have different little nuances of what they need to win to feel successful in life. But come on, we need to balance it out. Once you have a person in your life that will go nowhere, you have a ride or die king, a ride or die queen next to you. That is winning, at least in my world. And I'm just trying to spread my message to all of y'all. Once you become, let's build it up like this, and I'm gonna end it. Once you gain the power of yourself, male, female, whatever, once you gain the power in yourself, no matter what anybody says outside of you, you can still practice discernment to gauge whether or not the new information that you just grasped is for you, or if it's just something that's just tuck away for a later time. I don't discount anything, really. It's just that's not for me. I'll just use that in the back of my head, and I'll utilize that in a different way. Once you gain the power of yourself, then you are ready to get into a relationship with someone else that has done the same amount of work. And of course, there's still growth. Of course, you won't be perfect once you run into each other. But that's when you two complete individuals come together. 1 + 1 = 1. You are a unit, are you not? A unit. One. Unicycle. How many wheels does a unicycle have? One. 1 + 1 man, 1 woman makes 1 relationship. 1 unit. And of course, with homosexual relationships, okay, one of y'all tends to be more masculine, one of you tends to be more feminine. I don't give a shit. It's the same thing. But once you are 2 complete people, you're 2 people that you know your code, you know your morals, and you know whether or not to discern, you know how to discern whether or not something is good or not for you or your family unit. Then you 2 come together to build something up, and build up your children. Your children are supposed to be better than you. You teach them what you know based off of the availability of things in your time, and you just propel and you push your children up to the next level. It's all about the kids. Fuck these jobs. I'm sorry, I'm not here to make this like a red pill, but ladies and gentlemen, really, these jobs, I get it. They're your heart, they're your soul, they are what provides your security. I get it. Even I still work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? But I see, like my video I uploaded earlier, I see the angel in the marble. I see the finish line already. I know what's manifesting for me. But for those of y'all that don't live the world that I do, it's like, stop letting these jobs sap all of your energy from being a dope ass partner to somebody. Stop letting these societal labels stop you from embracing your true kingness, your kingdom, and your queendom. You need to be making this much money to be with me. Well, bitch needs to be doing this and this. Stop! What is it that you truly need to be happy in a relationship? What is it that you truly what is it that you truly expect from your queen as a man? You looking at your queen when she's out there doing her thing, you just sneak those looks at her, and you be like, damn, she's with me. She blessed me with all that power. What is it that you expect from her? And what makes you deserving of that? Likewise, ladies, that same way when you be sneaking looks and you be doing your little choosing signals and moving your hair to left 0.27 inches, and we're supposed to read that means you're interested in us. That's weird to me, but whatever. What is it that you feel is like, what is it that you do to maintain that man's role in your life? This man that signed up to come up here and take care, man, take care of me. That's not the point. Fuck. Like y'all don't realize that this whole workforce shit is a scam. We're supposed to be living in a world of creation and purity and love and passion. That's what we're supposed to be doing. These jobs sap all of our energy for us. They give us unrealistic standards, but then not only do they do that, they sap our energy. What I just said, my mind's going, I'm sorry. It's like they bring the energy out of us and we send all of our energy to work. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens out there, really think about this. When you're at work and your boss tells you to do something, you hop right up and get to it. Okay, I gotta do this. Okay, that's something else I gotta add to my list. Okay, boom, 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 boom. And you get home and you're too tired. You're too tired. And this is male and female. This ain't one way or the other. You are giving that much energy, that much devotion, that much prioritization to your boss that will easily replace you, that gives you no emotional support. But then when you get home from your tired day, to your spouse, to your partner, to your king, to your queen, to your children, and you give them the secondary and the tertiary, the second and third level effort, but you give your boss all of your attention and all of your energy, how is it that we can truly call ourselves divine? And I'm speaking to myself with this one as well. How can we call ourselves divine and truthful if we give all of our energies to somebody external, somebody outside of our unit? Someone outside of my family, someone outside of my village, someone outside of my network is telling me what to do? That's weird. Now, I get it. We all have to take our steps to exit this level of mental bondage that we are all in when it comes to work. Even entrepreneurship is still necessarily, sometimes you work even harder, when you become an entrepreneur. For me, I believe in a life of kick your feet up and work on your passions. And that's what I'm bringing into manifestation every single day. I'm living my own path, and sometimes I might contradict myself, but you ain't living the right journey if you don't contradict yourself along the way. Anyway, kings and queens, I want you to just think about that. Once again, I know I got, I turned into me, but nevertheless, think about this stuff and apply it to your world. To the next one, y'all. Peace.